Hello again, everyone. Today we've got another debate for you. This time from the chocolate party. Keep in mind that we have 6 candidates, just like last time, but this time we intend to turn up the heat, so to speak, in an attempt to determine which chocolate won't melt. With that in mind, let's start with a direct question from Malachi. You're currently polling the lowest out of anyone on stage. So in your opinion, who doesn't deserve to be on the stage tonight?
You're right. My numbers are a little low, but that's just because the voters are just starting to get to know me. In my opinion, Reese shouldn't even be up here. Our party has literally never won an election. We're 0-2. And who was running the ship both of those losses? Reese's. We need a new face. I think we're all sick of watching the same loser failing one election after another.
Wow. Harsh stuff. Obviously, you were mentioned by name, Reese's, so I'll give you a chance to respond.
You realize elections are decided by votes, correct? You're polling the lowest for a reason amongst registered chocolate party voters. Everyone knows that while you have the appearance of chocolate, on the inside, you're really just a chewy marshmallow mess that nobody loves.
I consider myself a one candy unity ticket personally, and I think unity is exactly what we all need right now. I just can't figure out why you're trying to lose your 3rd straight general election.
Okay, I think we've heard enough for now. Let's move on to another pair of candidates that were arguing in the public eye this week. Hershey and Ghirardelli. Reports came out that senior members of the Hershey's camp were heard referring to Ghirardelli as a West Coast elitist snob, out of touch with everyday voters. Hershey, I'd like to give you a chance to confirm or deny this.
Why would I deny it? An expensive chocolate with a French name that can easily afford tons of retail space in downtown San Francisco?
America is a free market society, and I don't believe it's a crime or a sin to be successful in that market. Somehow, I suppose, to apologize for tasting so good, I've become a global enterprise.
That's not the point. We just can't expect you to relate to voters. Nobody put you in s'mores, and there's a good reason for that. You're virtually inaccessible for everyone on a budget. That's why you only have your name on Disney Springs shops and expensive brownies.
Oh ho ho! I see. You're somehow a better candy for the Oval Office because you're a lower quality. Don't taste as good, and you are generally boring. You're the number 2 pencil of chocolates. You're just around the house for some reason.
Okay. Everybody needs to cool down before somebody melts. I've got one more controversy I'd like to address from this week's news cycle. A special interest group went on the attack while defending voters with potential peanut allergies, demanding apologies and suggesting recipe changes from both Snickers and M&M's. I'd like to give each the floor now to respond formally, starting with Snickers.
I've heard the request to change my recipe, and I want to make the stance on this perfectly clear. Never in a million years will I change who I am, and I'm certainly not going to flip-flop on something as satisfying as current ingredients. Well, that may offend a few, and it may stop me from getting literally 100% of the vote. I'd have to say from the bottom of my heart, I don't care.
Well, in my campaign, we actually have a little bit more sensitivity and compassion for the needs of America. While it's true I do occasionally feature peanuts or peanut butter, I don't force it on anybody. I've got my standard flavor that is perfectly fine for anyone with a peanut allergy, and I encourage them to enjoy it every chance they get. I actually make it a point to be accessible to every voter out there. I'm even the easiest candy up here to share with friends.
How can you claim to be compassionate while suggesting people literally share candy during a global pandemic?
Alright, I actually don't think you want to get into each other's flaws up here. Last time I checked, you had caramel in you as well. Seems a little too chewy for someone up on this stage.
Okay, well, unfortunately, they're giving me the cue to wrap this up. So let's do some closing statements here. Reese's, take it away.
Honestly, this isn't the same group of voters that saw me almost win the last couple of elections. This is a new and improved group, and I know that together we can finally cross that finish line.
Convincing. Very convincing stuff. Hershey's?
If you want to talk about reliable and relatable, you're talking about me. I'm made in a town that shares my name by hard-working Americans, and almost everyone has me in the kitchen.
Technically correct. Snickers, hit us with your best stuff.
Hershey stinks. He's got no charisma. He's like if tap water was chocolate.
Rude. Ghirardelli?
I am successful. That's true. I won't deny my financial well-being, but with that cash flow comes a lot of goodwill. I've been able to donate to non-profits and charities for over a century, something nobody else on stage can claim.
Thanks for the free stuff. I suppose. Malacup?
Guys, I promise I am a real candy. Seriously, I'm relevant and I taste really good.
Yes. Yes, of course. We believe you, Malacups. Everyone here loves you. Finally, M&M's.
Alright, let me put it this way. Have you ever even met someone who didn't like me? That's what we need in the general election. A candy everybody enjoys.
Solid point. Well, that does it for this debate. I really appreciate the candies for joining us tonight, as well as everyone in the audience for your time and attention. Voting will begin soon, so stay tuned to do your part to narrow down these groups of candidates, and good night.